Welcome everybody, it's Selma, and to this video I'm going to be breaking down the entire map of Shaolin Shuffle inside this video, and it's going to be a live video, so I apologize for any weird stuff, especially this zombie that's going to be bugging me a lot. I might have to make some cuts because of it, if it just gets in the way or something bad like that. I do apologize in advance, and also I need to make sure that you guys know this isn't really like for any Easter eggs or tutorial or anything like that. It's just for stuff you're going to use like almost every time you're going to play. So I'm just going to be pointing out doors, perks, anything like that, all the locations, the magic wheel, anything like that at all. So we're going to be doing inside this video. Also, just keep in mind that some doors are activated by power or by chi abilities. I'll kind of point them out, but not really because I don't really want to spend too much time on them. The power ones I will point out, but the chi abilities I probably won't. Because the power one, like this one for example, right here that you see me looking at, is actually open by when you turn on all 4 power. That's what those 4 lights indicate. So I also do apologize because the zombie, like I said, is just going to follow me. It's just going to annoy the heck out of me. Now, well, without further delay, let's actually get into this video. So the first thing I want to point out is Atoms Up because it's super important on solo, 500 on solo, 1500 when you're playing co-op. Have the Banshee for 750 right there, so that's cool. And after that, we have right over here the Hornet for also 750. We'll go down there later, probably towards like the very end, because that would be the best time to do it. Then after that, we have our Magic Wheel, our first one. It's just one of the spawns. It can't ever be the first one, unfortunately, especially because it's literally inside spawn. It's kind of unfortunate, but well, it's fine anyways. But right here, we normally have 2 doors that can be only opened through power, but you're going to have to just turn on the power switch that's over there to go and do it. I'm not going to be pointing out every power switch, just this one because it's so important, because you can't get out of a spawn without knowing where it is. So that's just this area right here, these 2. Then after that we have our new bank system, deposit, and then we have our withdraw right here. Of course I don't have money in, so I can't really withdraw, but after that we have our first store, and this will take us to the Dojo area. That's what, at least what I'm calling it, and of course it has a big area right here. It has a bunch of different stuff here. But I want to really just point out this UMD, I think it's called. Yes, UMD for 750. I buy it pretty often, even though I don't really like it, but it's there. Of course, we have our dojo here with all the abilities when they're ready to be picked up. I've already upgraded one of my abilities, and that's all I really want, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And then, what else do we have here? Let me just make double sure I'm not missing anything. Well, we have our buildable table. That's why I wrote this down, because I knew I was going to forget about this buildable table. I just want to always make double sure I'm not missing these buildable tables. I haven't actually built anything yet because I just don't see a really big use for them. But they're just those. And right here we have a double door. This zombie is really annoying me. I want to make a crawler, but I killed it last time. I have to restart my round and I have to go through it again. So I do apologize for me having to move around so much, but like I said, that zombie. But right here we have our alley door, and of course I'll show you gameplay of how it looks when you open it. Of course, when you open this door and the other side, so you'll be able to head down here. And when we actually get inside this area, we can see a couple things. Like, we see this trap right here and this card refiller. The trap is pretty interesting because it costs 750 and it's just cool and all that good stuff. We also have the Reaver for 1000, almost missed that one. And of course, like I said, the card refiller. If we head out back here, we're going to have, well, I forgot to mention, the card refiller is actually for 3,000, excuse me. But anyways, heading back out here, we have a magic wheel, just one of the spawns it could move to after its first. I'll point out the ones that the magic wheel could first spawn to. There's only 2 of them, I believe, so I'll point those out when we get there. Of course, Meal Munchie's right here for 2,000, so that's cool. We have a teleporter right there. You can only open with your chi abilities. I'm not going to go through there right now because it's just something you don't really do until later in the game. But there's one of the doors you can be open for the teleporter. We have our Karma 45 for 1,000 right there, so that's fine. And of course we have our bomb stoppers for 1,500 right here. Had to cut in right there because I forgot about this table. So there's a buildable table right here, and I accidentally just threw a grenade. Oh, okay. Okay, anyways, back to what we're saying. Buildable table right there, and then right here we have our area to go to the nightclub area. It's our first door to get there. Costs you 1250, I believe. And we won't really go down here just yet. I want to come around to the other area because we'll be able to cover more ground like that. So let me just cut in right here. So now we're heading to this rooftop area, or what I call the rooftop area. And we have our mystery wheel or magic wheel. I'll always get that confused for the rest of my life. But right here we have a door to just spread it to the area of the rooftop area. It's going to cost you again 1,250 or 1,250. We'll just say it like that because I'm just confusing myself like that too. I don't know why everything inside this game has to cost 1,250. All doors inside it. It's just kind of weird, but it's there. Also, we have our trap right here for 750. Of pretty interesting trap. It's not really that useful, at least from what I've seen it being used for. Next, we have the E-Rat for 1,000 on the wall right here. Not really going to get it. Of course, the teleporter, a chi door that you open with the obviously with the chi ability all the way upgraded. We have racing traps for 2,000 right there. And we also have another buildable wall, table right there. We get upstairs. This is completely free, no doors there. There's a door you can open with the chi ability right here. It's just a shortcut to go to the alley area. I'm not really going to head down there because there's no real use to do it right now. And then you head over here. We have the, we'll forget what this gun's called. It's called the RPR Evo for, of course, 1,000, as you guys can see. We have another door that normally opens when you have upgrade chi ability. You just punch it with your chi ability and it opens right there. This one's by far the most helpful one because you just drop down here instead of having to go through these stairs. Because everyone knows stairs will be the death of you inside almost every zombies map. Now after that we have this area to head to, and I'm just going to call it the courtyard area because I don't really know what it's called. It's just so weird. But I'm just calling it the courtyard area. But this door is going to cost you about 1,250 like every other door inside this map. And right here we have our new perk, and it's called Did I Do Drop, and of course 1,500, so that's all fine and dandy, I guess. After that we have our Vulture 1,500 right there. Awful gun, I guess. Good gun, I don't know. Then we have another buildable table right there, so that's fine. Then we have a missed magic wheel location right here, and this one is special compared to the other ones I've shown you so far, because this one, it could be the first one that it could spawn at. So just keep in mind that this one is one of them. There's another one I'll show you guys in a bit, but this one's one of the first ones. Probably the better location. If you start a game, that's where it would be. After that, we just have this really open area right here. Nothing really in between these areas until we get all the way down here. And right here, we see actually the new weapon that was added in, the RVN for, I forgot, I didn't even notice, 1,000, so that's fine, and it's beautiful. So I had to cut in there because I forgot how to speak for a bit, but right here we have the entrance to the nightclub area, another door right here. This is also, I believe, is going to cost you 1,250, so once you go ahead and open that, you'll be able to continue past it. And inside this room, there's a couple things. Now, at first, we have our well, let's just go right here first. No, let's head over here. So we can get to the second level of the nightclub just by opening the door on either side, so it'll open up and you'll be able to go up here. But before we do that, let me head down here. There's a trap right here for 750. It's just a dancing floor trap, I guess. It'll just kill anything that's staying on there. I don't think it's that effective. I haven't really used it on zombies, as you guys have seen the gameplay showing an example of it, and I got stuck. Well, anyways, after that we have our, what is this, type 2 for 1,500. That's cool to have there. Always nice to see that there. And right here we have our door to get to the strip mall area. I'll just call it that. It doesn't really have that much. It costs 1,250. But I'm not really going to head down there. And next we have the Trailblazers for 1,500, so that's great. Have our door to get to the second level again, so you don't really need to open this door if you've already opened the last door, but of course it's going to cost you 1,250 to open this door, because when you open this door, it does not open the doors over here, as you guys can see. These doors open separately, which you should probably only open one if you're playing early game, but if you just have some money to spend late game, then go ahead and do that. So that's all fine. Of course, we have right here the K-Bar for 1,500. Pretty good gun for multiplayer, but I'm not a fan of it for multiplayer or zombies. That's what we're playing right here. Then there's a shotgun somewhere around here for 1,000, and it is the Rack 9. So that's another awful gun. We have Skull Busters right here. So whenever that's figured out. My throat's starting to bug me again, so I do apologize. Of course, this will lead you back down to the alley area. You can open the door from this side, but I just haven't, and I don't really see an occasion where you will. But now heading back, there's one door to get to the rooftop, or the lounge, a VIP lounge area. And this door is also going to cost you 1,250. Just go ahead and head up here. And there's really just three things to really look at. We have the longbow right here, the KBS longbow for 1,000. And over here we just have the Quickies machine for 3,000. Pretty good perk. I should pick that up in a bit, in all actuality. Then we have the magic wheel, and this is the second one. This is the only other one that could be the first spawn for the magic wheel when you first start up your game. It could be just the one where I point out in the courtyard area, or it could be this one. So this one's kind of hard to get to, so I don't really like when it spawns here. So I don't know, it's just not the spawn I liked. But you know, I kind of want to restart when I use it. But anyways, regardless, that's just that area. But then we have an area that you normally unlock. This area is not really open until you unlock it with your chi ability. You open it, and this will just let you drop into the area down there, I guess the second floor of the area. Another area we have right here that's not normally open is about right here. we can just see a area that you'll unlock with your chi ability by punching it, and you'll be able to drop down here. And that's what I'm going to do right now, and just go ahead and drop down here. And just imagine we walked out through here and opened this door to enter this area. When we open it, we see the magic wheel right here. Of course, can't be the first one, it's just one it can change to after that. We have another trap right here, the hydrant trap. It's only $3.50, so a pretty cheap trap, but it kind of is not that effective, so I guess its price is okay. And now down here, I'm just going to look down here, but I'm not going to spend too much time down here, because normally right here, there's a door right here to just block it off if you don't have the power on in this location. And so we're not going to head down there, we'll head back, but just imagine you didn't see anything, but just keep in mind this door right there, that'll head down to this the underground area. But heading back up here, we have a door right here, two of these doors, this one right here and this one over here. They can normally not be open unless you have a flyer. Now, I'm not too sure how many people know how to get the flyer, but it's just something that's pretty important to this map. But then after that, we have our Pack-a-Punch area. You have to build this. I don't have a tutorial for that, but maybe if you guys want one, go ahead and tell me down in the comments, but we'll have to see. I think too many people have already made a video on it. We have blue bolts over here for 1500 as always, and then we have, what is this thing? It's the RPR Evo for, again, 1000. And right here we have our second subway area, and this door is going to cost you 1,250, surprisingly. Like every single door inside this map costs you 1,250. I'm not even kidding, it's so often, it's not even funny. But anyways, after that, we have our second subway area, like I said, and down here we have a couple things. We have our magic wheel. I don't believe that one could be the first one. I think normally there's 3, or maybe there's just always 2, but anyways, this is just another one spawn for it. We have our Bang Bangs for 2,000 right here, a very important perk. You have to watch out inside this area because a train might get you. I almost got hit by it, was super close. I haven't been hit by it yet, but it's going to happen, don't worry about it. And yeah, just watch out for it, I guess. We have our E-Rad, excuse me, for 1,000, and then here comes a train right now. Let's just look at this thing go by. I'm not getting hit by that. Okay, anyways, where was I? Yeah, well, we have a teleporter, just teleport somewhere else. Of course, you have to open those by using your upgrade all the way chi ability. Now, again, another door that can normally only be opened when you have all 4 powers on inside the map. And when you do that, you could go ahead and head down here. And that's what we're going to do because it's going to be the final part of this map. And so heading down here, there's not that much right here. That's cutting right there because my throat started bugging me. But anyways, but then we get into this area. And this area is so good. It's probably the best place I've ever seen any zombies map. It's so perfect for training. I absolutely love this area. And not only that, this area is not only the most beautiful training area I've ever seen. It has an amazing trap right here for only $7.50. I'll have gameplay showing you. Unfortunately, I can't really show you killing zombies because I wasn't really killing zombies at the time. But this thing is so effective. It'll kill all the zombies inside this room. We have 2 locations to activate. It'll be the same thing. It has a really long cooldown, unfortunately, but it's so overpowered. I absolutely love this trap in this area. It kills all the zombies in this area. It is so good. You guys have to try this trap out if you guys haven't already. But that's nothing really to say besides that because there's nothing else really inside this area. It's a big area, but there's nothing really doing it. And right after that, we have just one more area to look at. We have our Toughen Up right here for, of course, 2,500 as always. And like I said, this is the area to head back up to the strip mall area. We're not going to head up there because we've already seen that area. But then if we just head this way, we'll get all the way back to spawn. And of course, this door would be open when you had all 4 powered up. And that's about it for the breakdown of this map. It's a pretty nice map. It's pretty big size. I really like the design of it. It's just so smooth. I honestly can't believe how smooth this actually felt playing through or walking through this map. Of course, I did have to cut back over there. Besides that, it was just smooth. You just walk through the map. It was pretty smooth. But anyway, tell me what you guys think about the map. Tell me what you guys think about anything inside this map, anything at all. Have you talk about Easter egg stuff, any tutorial stuff? Tell me what you guys want me to make videos on, anything at all. But that's about it for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and thumbs up. If you guys want to stay tuned for content similar to this, go ahead and subscribe. But I'm going to go, and I will catch you guys on my next video.